You got any, 4 years, you came in as a running back, finished off as a defensive end, Can you talk a little bit about the process, what you learned through this time? And it's a pretty broad question there, but
it's helped me learn to adapt, and that's to situations on the field, situations off the field, your relationships with people, just everything. You just gotta learn how to adapt to a situation that may not be the best for you, and learn how to make the best of it. I think that's really the best way to describe what I've been through since I've been here.
Being a part of this process, obviously, you've been here for a long time, but being a part of that first year with Coach White, kind of this rebuilding process. Being a part of that foundation that's been laid, what do you leave behind, to help this team move forward even without you?
You kind of want to leave behind people recognizing you as a group that helped turn the corner for a team that's been down for a couple of years. And, I don't think the numbers show if you look at the win-loss numbers, but there's so many other numbers and things that go into it that, you see we've made improvement everywhere. But that's really what we're going to end up being looked at as a team that helped this program turn the corner, because I think, the next couple of years, I think they'll really be a team to be, reckoned with.
I know that's not necessarily the record that you wanted to end up with, but are you proud of this season?
Like you said, it's tough to be proud of the season because of the way it played out and the record that we have, but I'm proud of the way guys have handled it, if that answers your question better. I'm proud of the way guys have still continued to fight, the entire game, and they believe we can win no matter who we're going against, whether it may be the #1 offense in the country or, this team or that team. It doesn't really matter to us. Guys believe they can still win every week, and that's what I'm proud of.
You got any memories that stand out over the 4 years here? I mean, any special moment?
I got about a million memories. I don't even know if I could pinpoint one. It's just, I think that's what college is about. People just get so caught up in, football this, football that, but there's just so much more you learn from being at a school like KU and memories you build and relationships you build with people.
What about the city of Lawrence? I mean, being a Texas kid, coming up here, you probably didn't know much about Kansas.
Right.
What do you think about the community you've spent the last 4 years?
It's treated me well since the day I got here. The guys have always been extremely generous to me, and just the town itself is really welcoming to everybody. You see that with freshmen who come in here, guys who transfer here. It's just always welcoming. You want to make people feel like this is their home, because this is where people end up being for a couple of years.
What about this coaching staff? I mean, so many NFL guys on here, so many guys that been at the highest level and been successful there. Being able to have this last year to kind of pick their brain, and I assume that's something you would aspire to do at the end of this year. I mean, what's that been like for you, being able to kind of utilize that?
It's been real beneficial, especially for me. Still being relatively new to the defensive side of the ball, I learn something new every day, and I just kind of, since I've been here, kind of pick apart different things I learned and from different coaches, and you have so many people who are telling you this and telling you that. You just hold on to what benefits you, and it makes you a well-rounded person.
What's a win Saturday mean to you?
It'll mean a whole lot. Send guys like me and Bradley out with the win, and last chance to play at the stadium. And, I looked outside at practice today, and it just felt different, realizing that this weekend will be our last chance to play in front of our crowd, and it'll definitely mean a lot.
Besides the obvious, getting a couple wins to finish off, is there anything else you want to accomplish? I mean, any goals you wanted to accomplish this year that you haven't got to yet?
Really, that's it. Guys just want to finish with the win. There's not really too much in between that.